So, lads, today we're going to be talking about something with Caitlin Clark, and it is from Scott Agnes. If you guys do not know who Scott Agnes is, he's currently in Oklahoma City, and he is covering the Pacers and he covers the Fever. However, he tweeted out this yesterday, and this is an important one. Like, I don't know exactly when the Fever finish practice. I don't know when they finish practice. However, I think it is quite an important one to talk about. It is genuinely quite an important one because Caitlin Clark is going to be providing an update in her status and recovery. I don't think that that's the greatest thing in the world to be announcing that, unless it's a guarantee she's back. I don't know. Like, look, the team's looking good with Ari McDonald. I have to say, the team is looking good when it comes to with Ari McDonald, and I still think the team beats the sky even without Caitlin Clark. And I don't think she's not playing this game anyway. I said, wouldn't expect much from this, to be honest. I feel good. I'm making progress. Hopefully, I'll be out there sooner rather than later. I don't think they would announce that. I don't think that they would announce that Caitlin Clark is going to go out of her way to speak on the injury. And it says, any update on Sophie's injury? Coach said day-to-day, but haven't heard much. Steph has no update. Had no update last night. And thank you. We'll definitely check out the video tonight. We want this Fever team to be healthy soon. But, like, the thing about this is that I don't know. Let it be good news. Any possibility she comes back sooner than expected? No. They said they're going to take the long game with this. And by the way, I actually don't I don't realistically have any problem with them taking a little bit longer. Especially, and by the way, especially after beating the Mystics, they're probably not going to win against the Liberty and the Dream, even with Caitlin back, just purely because of the fact that it's going to take Caitlin a little bit of time to get in the rhythm, and this team is very Clark-centric. So I think that it's going to, realistically, it's not going to make that much of a difference. But usually when players speak to reporters after the practice team, she's such a huge star, she might be the exception. I'm hoping that's the case. But, like, the fact that can we not just have a coach? The only acceptable update from Ken Swift, I'm coming back soon. Like, this, who's a Scott Agnes, and he's posting CC info, doesn't include she's coming back to the court and not a press conference. But, I mean this, like, it is a weird situation because I've never seen a player being announced for an injury press conference for a 2-year injury, and that being announced before. That being announced before it happening. But, like, at the end of the day, it's some news. It's news fans want to hear. And, I mean, Caitlin Clark is the player that all the fans are interested in. Whether you want to admit it or not, that is a fact. There's a factual statement that fans are going to be more excited by Caitlin Clark and Caitlin Clark news than anything else when it comes to the WNBA. And it is, look, it's an interesting one. It is a real interesting one, and I'm hoping that it's good news. I really am hoping that it's good news. And look, I'm cool with her coming back for the Sun game. Like, I'm cool with this team. You go beat the Sky to get to 500, then probably lose, then maybe beat the Dream. You never know. The Dream are a weird team. The Dream are a really weird team. Maybe beat the Dream and lose to the Liberty. You're not beating the Liberty without Caitlin Clark. Get spanked by 30 by the Liberty for all I care. But, like, if you can get to 4-6 by the time Caitlin Clark comes back, you then face the Sun, you face the Valkyries without Janelle Salone and without Julie Vanloo. So there's no way you lose those games. And then you've got a decent run of it. Like, if you can get to 4-6, you get to 6-6 through 12 games. That's all you need to do. That's what the Aces did last year. Like, people don't remember it. The Aces were 6-6 last year. The Aces were near 500 till they went 9-1 to end the season. They were like one game above 500. But, like, if you get 2 of the next 3, or if you get 1 of the next 3, sorry. If you get 1 in the next 3, the Fever aren't losing either of these games. Let's be real. They're not losing either of these games. With or without Caitlin Clark, they're not losing either of these games. And then you're facing the Aces, the Storm, the Sparks, the Wings, the Aces, the Sparks, the Valkyries. Like, you go on a West trip. Well, not a full West trip, but like, you're playing against a bunch of out-of-conference teams. So you've got, out of these, how many games is it for the West in a row? So if you go 6-6 at this point, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 games. And in those 7 games, you're playing the Wings, the Sparks twice, and the Valkyries. And so even if you lose twice to the Aces and to the Storm, which is probably not going to happen, and you're probably, let's be real, you probably give them 1 loss against those games they should win. If the Fever come out 10, 17 games, if they come out 10-7 from 17 games, the team's fine. The team's it's 19 games. If they come out 11-8 through 19 games, they're fine. 11-8 is on track for a top 5 seed. Maybe you don't get the 4th seed, but worst case scenario, if it's an away one. And then also, you're playing the Dream, the Wings, the Sun right after that. Yes, there is a spell where you play the Liberty Aces. And the Fever might go on a 3-game slide. But then you face the Sky. The Mercury will be pretty good, in fairness. The Wings. Like, the Fever have had, other than playing the Lynx, who they have to play 3 times kind of late in the season, the Fever have favorable matchups. Like, so if the Fever can just beat the Sky, there's no need to bring Caitlin Clark back till the Connecticut Sun game. And heck, there might be no need to bring her back until the away trip. Because at the end of the day, wait till she's 100%. I would say she's 80-90% right now. That would be my prediction. I would say she's probably 80-90%. Heck, I thought she was about 75%. When she played. And the fact is, a 75% Caitlin Clark going and doing what she was doing was crazy. Absolutely crazy. But look, we'll find out later today about we'll find out today. We'll find out in a couple of hours. And obviously, this is a video that I was meant to release a few hours ago. I do want to apologize. This computer I've just had to buy a new computer. I'm hopefully, I can, this computer holds up for the stream at the weekend. Hopefully, this computer holds up for a stream. And once I get through the stream for the Sky game, I don't need the PC. I'll have my new PC by my next streams. But unfortunately, if you guys have been seeing in videos how all of a sudden, like, sometimes there's a bit of a white screen, or there's been like freezing and everything, like, this computer's been really, really iffy. So bought a complete overkill PC that should last me another 5 years. And this is 5 years old, and with the amount I've used it for work, it's probably makes sense why it's not working the greatest. But anyway, I'll see you guys.